Hi there guys, Vino here and welcome to this kickback discussion. What is a kickback discussion, you may be asking yourselves, for some of my newer subscribers and viewers. A kickback discussion is basically a time for a cuppa but without the cuppa. Basically I have with me a bottle of Lucozade. I'm going to be drinking through the course of this video. I wanted to use my lavalier mic to record this video, but unfortunately, it is out of battery, so I think in a moment I'm going to be using, not this, where is it? Using its cable, its charging cable, which is currently in here, I do believe, there it is, and charging both the receiver and the mic up. So I apologise for the audio, but I kind of wanted to get this video out. I'm going to collapse my laptop here that I had set up to record the audio, but obviously that's not needed right now. You can tell I'm a little bit pent up. I'm a bit frustrated with a couple of things right now, including the fact that I can't now use that, but hey ho, these things happen. We move on. So I'm in a bit of a rut right now, basically. So it's payday tomorrow, and I was going to first of all catch up with my MetaQuest payments. So at the moment I'm kind of a month behind because I needed the extra £50 a month. That's costing me at the moment 1 month for something. So I'm basically going to be paying £100 next month towards that, and also catch up with that £50 and then pay the next month's £50. And then what I was going to do, as well as buying the Game of Thrones limited edition Blu-ray box set, which I'm still buying. I'm going around the person's house tomorrow to pick that up, so that's fine. I was also going to buy the next Doctor Who The Collection, Series 15. But there's something I'm not enjoying collecting the Doctor Who collection anymore, and there are a few reasons for this. The principal of those reasons is some of the sets are getting very expensive, and they're getting more and more expensive, and there's this thought in the back of my head that I'm not going to be able to complete the collection, because by the time I get round to buying one of the box sets that I'm missing, by that point it's going to be like really expensive and not economically worth it for me to do so. So I'm kind of considering selling all of my Doctor Who The Collection. I have a couple of ideas of what I'm going to spend the money on. I'm thinking of just taking it all down CX and getting a voucher for the lot, and then using that voucher on a couple of things. The couple of things I'm thinking of using that voucher on is the Game of Thrones 4K set, which I was going to kick into May to buy that, but I might buy that this month with a CX voucher. And they also have Supernatural on Blu-ray. I actually sold my copy, or my version of Supernatural on Blu-ray a little while ago. I didn't say I'd sold it, to be honest, and I also sold it alongside my Battlestar Galactica Ultimate Collection, which I very much regret doing, but at the time I needed the money. I need the money that those two things were going to get me at the time, and I really do regret selling them, but hey ho, it is what it is at the end of the day. But I want to get Supernatural back into my collection. Supernatural is one of my favourite shows of all time. I haven't watched past the point where I was at before. I need to get back on that horse. Wanted Dead or Alive, carrying my wayward son. No, I'm trying to make some kind of joke there, but I can't. I don't have the brain capacity right now, beyond the frustration that I'm feeling right now, to think of an adequate joke for that. There isn't. Wanted Dead Alive and Carry On My Wayward Son are both songs that play on the season finales of various seasons of Supernatural. And I do believe one of those renditions, or Wanted Dead Alive, is actually sung by Jensen Ackles of course, Supernatural fame. He plays Dean Winchester, in case you're wondering. So yeah, I want to get both. I want to get Supernatural back in my collection, and CX actually have it for the same price that I paid for it. I actually sold it for a really good price, which is why I sold it to CX. but they're now selling it for the same price I bought it off of somebody off of Facebook Marketplace. And I should note, when I bought it off this person off Facebook Marketplace, Amazon was selling the complete collection for £160. They currently have it for £120. CX have it for £80. So I'm strongly thinking of taking down my Doctor Who, the collection sets, and hopefully I can get enough money together to be able to get both Supernatural and from my brain to get and Game of Thrones on 4K. I'm probably also going to be taking down my Game of Thrones Blu-rays down as well at the same time to trade those in for voucher, so I can just dump the whole lot in. Game of Thrones, by the way, on 4K dropped by about £20–30 on CX recently, so that's really cool. Excuse me. But yeah, that's my current thinking. And then I'll either use that extra £50 I would have spent on Doctor Who to either pay for whatever's remaining to pay for, you know, if there's anything to pay for Supernatural and Game of Thrones, or just use that to have a better month. This month is what I'm thinking, to be honest, because I'm kind of fed up the last few months of coming into the month of scrounging. Basically, it's by my own fault, my own doing, but you know, I'm getting a bit fed up with it. So that's the current thought, and I just thought I'd get this current thought on video. Really, I've come up here because I want to use the light, and I wanted to use this, but oh well. these things happen. I'll make sure that's charged up for next time that I want to use my mic. I am probably also going to be getting either tomorrow or Friday, because I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday now. So that would be really cool. I'm thinking of popping out and getting an SD card reader so I can actually bloody, you know, use the SD card that I use with my GH4, get this back up and running, and have the full setup back up and running. But that's my current thought. I will let you guys know, obviously, what the result is going to be. You'll probably see it on video, to be honest, given I'm off for 5 days after tomorrow. I have a lot of time to do a video, so you'll probably see me show off either Supernatural or Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, actually, I think it's either Game of Thrones or Supernatural. One of them is actually in a CX store fairly local to me, so I might actually pop there and grab that, and then I physically got it, and I'll just order the other one online on CX. There is a bank holiday weekend literally about to pop up, so obviously post is going to be a little bit slow, me being a little bit impatient. Probably I want to go and get either of these box sets from an actual physical place, but given one of them, the closest is now like Andover or something, I'm not going away to Andover to pick up a box set from CX. So probably just leave it there and order both from CX online, to be honest. Who, by the way, I know they put their postage up, posted packaging up recently, and it's pissed a lot of people off. Their posted and packaging is really good now. So what I'm going to say on that one, I'm kind of a CEX putting their P&P up apologist at the moment, despite that's going to piss off a number of people. But hey ho. Anyway, that's what I thought I'd have a little bit of a discussion about today. But until next time, guys, please take care, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day. Ta-ra.